Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear brothers and sisters, one of the greatest commands in Islam, right after worshipping Allah, is to be dutiful to our parents. Allah says in the Quran, "Greater than and your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you be kind to your parents." Surah Al-Azra 17:23 today. One of the biggest problems among our youth is the lack of respect for parents. We answer back, raise our voices, roll our eyes, and sometimes even ignore them as if they don't matter. We forget that these are the people who sacrificed their sleep, their comfort, and their happiness so that we could grow, eat, learn, and live. When was the last time you simply said Jazakallahu khairan to your mother? When was the last time you thanked your father for working hard to feed you? If a friend gives us a ride, we thank them immediately. But when our parents spend their whole lives driving us, supporting us, guiding us, we think it's normal. Brothers and sisters, this attitude is dangerous. The Prophet said, "The pleasure of Allah is in the pleasure of the parents, and the anger of Allah is in the anger of the parents." That means if your parents are happy with you, Allah is happy with you. And if they are upset, Allah is upset with you. Subhanallah, even if your parents are not always right, even if they misunderstand you, still you owe them respect. Speak softly, never say off, lower your voice. Make dua for them and serve them, even when they grow old and weak. Remember, you will only realize their value when they are gone, so serve them while they are still here, and you'll find barakah in your life, your time, and your rizq. My brothers and sisters, today, let us talk about one of the biggest problems our youth face, the loss of respect for parents. Many young people feel their parents don't understand them, or they speak back with harsh words, sometimes even mock their parents. But let's remind ourselves, after Allah, the greatest right belongs to your parents. Allah says in the Quran, "And your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you show kindness to your parents." Surah Jam 17:23 Subhanallah. Right after commanding us to worship Him alone, Allah mentions parents. That shows how sacred this bond is. If your parents have spent their lives caring for you, staying awake when you were sick, working hard to feed and educate you, how can we ever repay that? The Prophet said, "Greater than you will never be able to repay your mother, even if you carried her on your back during Hajj." So when we raise our voices, roll our eyes, or ignore our parents, we are walking a dangerous path. A path that can destroy our blessings. Even if your parents are sometimes harsh or strict, be patient. Remember, they love you in a way no one else ever will. Your friends might be fun today and gone tomorrow, but your parents pray for you every single day. If your parents are alive, serve them, make them smile, and earn their dua. If they have passed away, make dua for them, give charity on their behalf, and continue their legacy of goodness. This is not just about being a good son or daughter. This is about being a good believer, because how you treat your parents shows how much you truly fear Allah. So from today, promise yourself, I will never argue with my parents. I will control my tone. I will make dua for them every day. I will seek their happiness, because their happiness is my door to Jannah. Remember the hadith. Greater than the pleasure of Allah is in the pleasure of the parents. And the anger of Allah is in the anger of the parents. Tamidi, my dear youth, let's return to that respect, that love, that softness. Let's make our homes full of rahmah, mercy. Because if your parents are pleased with you, Allah will be pleased with you. My dear brothers and sisters, the second disease eating away at our youth is shamelessness and laziness. The tools of Shaytan everywhere you look. The media promotes indecency. Movies, games, and social media have normalized disrespect, violence, and shamelessness. Even children's shows make fun of parents and turn sins into jokes. But Allah warns us, do not follow the footsteps of Shaytan, for indeed he is your clear enemy. Surah Al-Baqarah 2-168. Shaytan doesn't make you sin instantly. He pulls you step by step, first through small distractions, then through bad friends, and finally into a life of heedlessness. Today, we waste hours scrolling our phones, playing games, or watching things that poison our hearts. Then we complain we have no peace, no motivation, no barakah. How can we find peace if our hearts are full of garbage? The Prophet taught us, greater than there is a piece of flesh in the body. If it is sound, the whole body is sound. If it is corrupted, the whole body is corrupted, and that is the heart. So how do we clean the heart? By replacing bad habits with good ones. When you feel lazy, get up and pray to rak'ahs. When you're tempted by sin, open the Quran. When you feel lonely, make dhikr. Discipline yourself, set a routine, sleep early, wake up for foga, and use your time wisely. Life is short. Don't waste it chasing distractions. Join a circle of remembrance. Visit the poor. Help your community. Do something meaningful. Because your time is your life. Once it's gone, it never returns. The Prophet said, greater than take advantage of 5 before 5, your youth before your old age, your health before your sickness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before your busy time, and your life before your death. Let's value our time and protect our hearts. Disconnect from what weakens your soul and reconnect with Allah, the source of true happiness. Remember, the heart that remembers Allah can never feel empty.